Hi boys and girls, Miss Gorman here with week 5 math. So this week's math is talking about two-step addition and subtraction word problem check-in. So I'm going to start here with number 1. So two-step means that there are two problems that you need to solve to get to the answer. So it says this morning there were 26 fish in an aquarium and 32 fish in the other aquarium. So first I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to think about what that means. So there are 26 fish in one and 32 in another. So I'm guessing that they want me to add those two numbers together to get the total amount of fish at the store in the aquariums. So what you're going to do is you're going to add the 26 and 32. And I circled them to help me out a little bit. So I'm going to take 26, add 32, and then I'm going to get my answer, which I would put in the box. And then I'm going to read on. At noon, 11 fish were sold. How many fish are left in the aquariums? So how many fish are left? So what would happen is you take your answer. So the box answer would be this would be the same number minus the 11 that were sold would get you the total number at the end of how many were sold. So that's kind of how you're solving those. So these are, you'd go through and you'd see what they are asking you to do. Look at the numbers and see what they're asking you to do. Next, there is word problem subtraction. So again, you're going to read through and you can read it multiple times. It doesn't have to be just one time and you understand. Go through and think about what it's actually saying. So I'm going to look here at number 1. To raise money for a new science lab, Martinez Elementary is selling t-shirts and hats with the school's name on it. They sell 73 t-shirts and 29 hats. How many more t-shirts do they sell than hats? So what you're going to need to do is you're going to look at the number 73 and you're going to look at the number 29. And you have to subtract the number of hats to get how many more t-shirts they sold than hats. So it'd be 73 minus 29. So you'd go through and you'd talk about each of these problems. Then there is the candy multiplication game, which I talked about a little bit in the overview video. You don't need to use candy. You can use erasers, pennies, little toys. You can use anything you have. You can use jelly beans, of course, Skittles, anything you have, or you can use your imagination. And what you're going to do is you're going to make the addition fact, the multiplication fact, and then have the answer. So here we have candy. Here is how you're going to do it. So it says use these circles to make equal groups of candies. So this is where you're actually setting the candies on the circles. So here I'm going to pretend that I have candies, and I'm going to make equal groups of 4. So let's pretend that's what I have. And then I'm going to go back to my chart, and I'm going to look at the addition fact. So I had 4 groups of 4. So that would be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That would be the addition fact. The multiplication fact would be there are 4 groups of 4. So that'd be 4 times 4. And I know that 4 times 4 is 16. So that's how you would go through and solve that. I hope that was helpful for you this week. And if you have any questions on the math portion or any other portion of this packet or any of the other packets, feel free to contact me. I hope you're having an awesome week, and go Panthers.